Conline is brought to you by the following sponsors. OasisComics.com, the home for J. Lee exclusive variants. ScottsCollectibles.co.uk, home for Alan Qua, Kel New, and many of the industry's top creators. ClanMcDonaldComics.com, the official CBCS facilitator for Conline. AlphaOmegaCertification.com, the official CGC facilitator of Conline. ArtGermCollectibles.com, the only place to find exclusives for Artgerm, DCWJ, Kunkka, and Ejikure. JJ'sComicArt.com, the home for all things Doug Mankey and some amazing original art deals.
All right.
What's up? Day 3.
Yes, and what a day it is. It is mostly Art Germ Collectibles today.
Yeah.
It's the we get up here. We're
The convention gear.
yeah, well, except for the hat for me. I ran out and left mine at home.
And I wear this every day.
Yeah.
Before we have Derrick Chew, though, real fast, get your copy of the recount. It is almost gone. You definitely want this.
Alan
Alan
Claw.
Claw. Beautiful. If you get it, you're entered into to win for free. You can get the cover art. So
It's 11 by 17 ink
Yeah.
wash. It is it color pop looks just like that.
completely killed the focus. Okay, there we go. But that is gorgeous right there.
I think I hit something because you can see the edge of the
Yeah, we'll fix that. Also, the Baroness G.I. Joe was a 275.
yes, it is.
Remarked by Mike Mayhew as the Baroness. So it's one of those classic headshot XOXO wartime. I always
Or
associate
kind of like when
with
you go to a
World War
convention.
II.
And you get a headshot signed from a celebrity, and they always do the whole, whatever their saying is, or their catchphrase.
I've never gotten one.
Me either. I just see them. And you go to the Celebrity Authentics or whatever, and you see their little booth set up.
Yeah.
I've looked through the stuff. I've never actually bought anything.
There's masks. You can get your Comic-Con line mask.
They're quite nice. They actually work too. Like, because when we were getting them made, the guy said that when you put these on, you can light a lighter and you will not be able to blow out the flame.
I've tried this.
He was not full of shit. You can actually not blow a flame out through this.
I did fog my glasses. That's the only time I fogged my glasses. So I'm blowing so much. We got hats. Corey's wearing one. T-shirts. I'll wear one of those later.
I'm actually wearing one under here. I could totally Superman this thing right now, but I kind of like this shirt. So,
But for now, though.
let's say hi to this guy. Hey,
Hello.
Hey, hi guys.
what's going on, Terry?
Hello. I'm doing fine. Everyone, thanks for joining this live stream. Yep. So hope everyone's doing well.
All the Gundam boxes behind you. All the bullets.
Oh yeah. That's
I do want to tell
Kendrick's
everybody
name.
too that they'll see in the title that it says Derrick Chew and Ejikure. We have something special planned at around between 1 and 1:30. So you're definitely gonna want to be tuned in for that. This will be an actual 2.5 hour stream.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Mhm.
Iron Man, I swear.
I've had 5 monsters just for this stream.
I bet your kidneys hurt.
They do. So let's go.
Yeah, you go ahead and who's that there? Ooh.
Everybody's saying hello to you. We got a bunch of highs.
Hi.
Honestly,
Hello.
Dave Byrne here with Steak.
Robert Raven, Albert Tamista. I don't know what that one is. I didn't mean to do that. Anika.
Oh. Hello. Good morning, everyone.
So
What are you going to be doing for us today?
Well, so I was thinking like today is still October, right? So October is still going on. So I was thinking like probably I just do some quick painting. I don't know how much I can complete, but I'm hoping that at least I can show some process or something about what I'm painting today. Yeah, which is Death from Sandman. I think that's today's topic. So along the way, like if you guys have any questions or anything that you want to ask, anything, just feel free to ask me, and I'll do my best to answer you while I'm drawing. Okay, cool.
Beth seems to be the most popular character from the Sandman series, more popular than the title character all the way through. Have you ever drawn any of the other characters from the series?
From Sandman?
Yeah.
I think I've never drawn any of the characters from Sandman before. I think I did a traditional sketch of Death before, but I think that was it. Yeah. But I heard like a lot of good things about the story, but I don't really read comics, so probably one day I'll just check it out just for like the story and yeah.
Well, there's one that I've wanted to see people do that you don't see enough, and that's Delirium.
You've mentioned.
I have, and really the inspiration about it was Jen Brummel's the one that mentioned it. And I didn't see it until somebody said something, then I clung onto it. I'm hanging onto it until somebody does it, and then I'll let go of it. But
Next year. So go and pop the Death up here.
Yep. So I've did a quick doodle sketch thing just to bring it to a point where I think it's ready to slap on some values and stuff. So okay, I'll just run through it's just a quick sketch. So I set it on multiply, and then I'll just start painting. So if you guys got anything you want to ask, feel free to ask. Yeah, so usually I'll just the sketch is really rough, so it's just for me as a guideline to know where all the placements and stuff is, so that when I paint it I would roughly know where's what. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. For this piece, because Death is just really monotonous in terms of color, so I'll just do a grayscale black and white kind of painting to it. So hopefully I can bring it to a point where it's more complete so that you guys can see what it's about. Okay.
I've never actually paid attention to the way you see the quick sketches that people do for the digital work, until sitting here and actually watching him do a not time-lapsed video, actually watching him in the process of this and do it all in real time, you really get a feel for how much faster digital is than traditional.
I guess for me, digital is still more comfortable. Yeah, but I think it's just because I'm more comfortable in digital. I think some people are more comfortable in traditional, right?
Well, traditional is very unforgiving too, though.
Yeah. I mean, I have to agree on that. It's something that I struggle with.
There's no Control Z in.
Yeah. Yes, that's the scary part.
Well, we had Chris Uminga on yesterday, and he was talking about how he does work for Disney, and he would have pieces on traditional that would reach final approval, but then afterwards something would happen, and he would essentially have to start over again completely just because.
Oh man.
It being traditional, so yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah. I remember, if I'm not wrong, I did the switch to digital 13 years ago or something, because of work related stuff, because they were saying it's way more easier to make edits. So I guess I can relate to what you were saying just now, regarding changes being made last minute, and then you have to get it on time because the schedule is still the same. For some projects it's a bit tricky. So I guess digital, the good thing about it is you can just make changes on the fly.
So you have a fan here. Gail Ryuki says,
oh, yeah, hey, hello.
says, Derrick, why are you so incredibly awesome? Seriously, though, your art is full of life, emotion, inspiration, and just so very good. I hope you continue for at least another 10,000 years and beyond.
Oh man, too kind. Thank you so much, man. I mean, yeah.
Would he be like the oldest living person like ever at that point?
Stan's still going to beat him. So.
Oh man.
So whenever you're doing your roughs, are you already kind of doing like the coloring and other steps in your head beyond what you're initially doing?
I think it depends. Like, sometimes I have a clear idea of like what I want to do, like in terms of color or approach. Then I'll just like slap on colors and stuff, directly. But recently, I feel like working on black and whites is quite a nice way to actually like kind of control the values first and then think about the colors later. Yeah, because like once the base is done, like the black and whites are done, it's like colors, slapping on colors is like much more controlled, I guess, in a way. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I feel. So.
Mark asks if Derek is doing any more invisible ink signatures. So I'll tell you the story behind it, Derek.
What happened?
Your C2E2 variant from 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Not this last C2E2, but the one before that, where you and I first met. And you gave me your badge, and I was wearing it around all day. You didn't have a badge. The Harley 59 foil, I submitted a bunch of them at the show.
Okay.
And they were all signed except for one. Well, nobody caught that. And so the book made its way through with no signature and had label on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I use invisible ink. Damn it.
Yeah. Phantom signature is what we called it.
Whoa, so that's a really rare book, right?
Yeah. Oh, and you are also credited as signing my G.I. Joe, was it America's Elite number 5? It was Kunka.
Yeah. I don't remember me doing any G.I. Joes.
Yeah, they I mean it's clearly Kunka, but they credited you as working in the book.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep that one. I showed Kunka. It was I was quite amused by that for some reason. I think most people would be upset, but I don't know.
Shared.
Do what?
I was sharing the feed on Argent Collectibles.
It said I remember the Phantom signature from yesterday. It was quite popular. People were loving it. Somebody actually bought it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh wow, that's cool.
The Strawbacker.
Yeah.
I can't remember his first name. It's a very unique last name, so it's easy to remember.
I've got the 2-time signed Derrick 2, Batman Who Laughs. So
yep.
Maybe the signature somehow came out. Who knows?
Yeah. Greg actually has a book that Derrick signed not once but twice. And I think that one might have been my fault too, sending a book that I signed back through.
Wait, so it's graded twice, or
do what?
Is it graded or for the double signature?
No, he didn't grade it.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I wonder if it would.
Or get signed a third time.
I think his goal is to get it signed every time he sees you now.
Yeah,
that'll be cool.
It is kind of hard. I think as long as we've all worked together, how rare we've seen each other.
That's the last time I actually that was last year, right?
Yeah, it was 1 year ago, over a year ago. Last time we saw you guys in person. We've counted down the days, and we've cried every day since then.
Yeah, man.
So I do want to I've ordered mine now, so I can tell everybody else about this.
Well, now I've got to go order one.
If you're looking for cool Derrick Chew stuff outside of comics, Imagine FX issue 95. Go get that.
that was really old.
I sent it to you.
When?
I can't remember, but I think it's quite a few years ago.
Well,
sorry about that.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. I'm looking for magazine covers now.
It's so hard to store magazine covers when you collect comics.
Comics are boring.
Whoa. Whoa.
I needed something to go with the Harley and Birds of Prey, just to match that size. It was in a box by itself.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I use, like the AD After Death, and then I've got some of the old Wizard magazines, and
gotta find
clearly just fillers.
Gotta find Kuka's Manga Boys after this.
Manga Boys.
So if you weren't talking to us while you're doing this, like, would you be listening to? I think we talked about this a little last time. Like, would you listen to music?
Usually I do. I listen to music or some random videos on YouTube.
Now, you say random. I mean, is there a certain theme you like of videos? Do you watch the cute cat stuff?
That's interesting. Actually, I just like scroll through what's recommended on YouTube, and then I'll just like kind of just watch it for fun. Recently, I've been watching, like, sometimes I watch like arm wrestling. I know it's like kind of random. I watch like a strongman competition, stuff like that.
So who would win in arm wrestling at the office?
At the office?
Yeah.
I guess probably Kendrick. He's got like really strong arms.
I want to arm wrestle Kendrick.
Oh man,
No,
you should try.
Find out how bad he beat me. That's all. I want to know if I'm thrown across the room, if maybe my arm breaks, or maybe I give him a little test and before he just buries my arm into the table.
Yeah, your arm's like coming out of the socket. It'd be a good story afterwards.
It would.
Like, guys, guess what happened to C2E2?
So it's like one of the artists we rep is Bolo Young.
Oh.
Now, are you trying to get so pumped up that you can arm wrestle Kendrick one day? Is that the inspiration on these videos?
I guess not. I don't want to break my arm, but like Kendrick, he's really inspired me in a way to like be a little bit more healthy, a bit more fit. So yeah, I guess he inspired me in that sense. So I try to stay a bit more healthy, I guess, more active in a way.
I really feel like Ryan would actually win all these, and we just don't know it yet.
I think probably.
Ryan?
I think in a winner take all death match, I think Ryan wins. At least that's the way we see it. For those of you who don't know, Ryan helps out our Journal Collectibles and Stanley in particular at conventions on occasion. And he is
amazingly nice.
He is.
He's super awesome.
We actually, well, you'll see. I wonder if he'll watch this video. Probably not. No. So, we felt bad. Everybody always buys the artist's gifts. People are always sending you guys stuff. They come to the convention. They give you guys prints or, what have you. No, nobody buys the guys that, ship stuff and other stuff, gifts. So we wanted to buy Ryan a gift. So we did.
Ryan's awesome, man. He's our man. The guy behind everything.
He is a very shadowy lurker type feller. I know, that's what's so frightening. He looks at you and smiles, and I'm not sure if he really likes me or if he's plotting ways to.
So we did have DC last week put out, or this past week put out some advanced solicits on the future state stuff, and so one of the ones that got revealed was a Harley Quinn cover, cover by you. So you've gone from having like the variant cover to being on like that main A cover, which is awesome because I mean, the variants are cool, but the A cover is what everybody sees a lot of times. I mean, that's the one if most stores order, if they don't know what to do, they just get the A, and so it's cool seeing you transition to those because you also on the A cover for the Batman annual coming up.
But that was a one-off, I think. Like it was only for one issue. So
yeah, and because on the B cover, like that is the cover tag team I've ever seen right there. Like usually it's like, hey, which cover am I getting? It's like I'm getting both.
Yeah. So we saw again another one of your, probably a photo that you took when we were in New York last year. And the place where you hid your signature. There above the giant billboard.
Okay. You mean for the Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just because usually when I put my signature, I don't want it to be like too distracting, so I always try to hide it like somewhere, or at least make it less obvious. Yeah, but that project was a really like fun take for Harley Quinn. I like the design, the new design for her as well.
Did you get to contribute to the design at all, or is that somebody else?
No. It's given to me, and then I follow it. Yeah. So I was thinking of like more like a cyberpunk kind of look to the whole like world.
Because I know, someone else I know was gonna design a character, and I think things just didn't end up working out. But they had asked the person to design a specific character. I'm not going to say who or what character. I think it was going to end up being for a cover as well. So I didn't know if because that's the first cover to contain that Harley. So I didn't know if you had any contributions to the design at all.
I think usually I don't have. I didn't design the character, so usually the designs are given to me, and then I'll try to incorporate them into the cover. So usually for me that's the case.
Now, with doing your own IPs, is there any interest in designing characters for DC if they came to you and was like, hey, we need help with this costume redesign?
Well, I think that would be really cool if I can design some characters for DC or Marvel or But I guess like when I do it for fun, I feel like relatively stress-free. But if you're like redesigning, imagine you're redesigning Batman, I think it's or like Harley Quinn. I think it's actually quite a stressful thing, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
see that because somebody's there. Of course, somebody's not going to like it at some point.
Yeah. So.
Was there an excitement as far as getting to do? I mean, because you've drawn Harley Quinn quite a few times. So was there an excitement getting to do just a completely different Harley Quinn, switching it up, getting away from?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, like Harley Quinn is still like one of my favorite characters, and I like her because of like how her craziness, like in a sense, like, and she's a very, in my opinion, I felt she's like very lively, very expressive, and probably that's why I like to draw her. Yeah, and I always like her color scheme is like red and black, or like for this the Future State Harley Quinn. What I like about it is like there's like this multi-colored kind of cyan pink, the kind of look to her, and it's a little bit like I think the cyberpunk element, the futuristic look to her, I dig it, so yeah, I find it really interesting.
Chris asked, do you like drawing tablets with or without a display?
For me, without. I don't know why, like I don't know, is it my hand-eye coordination has like already been separated. So now I feel actually kind of awkward if I were to like draw directly on like with a screen on the tablet. If I were to draw like this, I'll kind of feel like my hand is blocking what I'm drawing, and I can't see what I'm drawing because my hand is in the way. So it's kind of weird. It took me quite a while to actually get rid of this like disconnect, where my hand seems to be drawing on the table and then my eye is on the monitor. But now it's like I've gotten so used to it. If I were to switch it back, drawing on the screen, or like that's the problem. Why traditionals I have like problem because I feel like my hand is always in the way of like doing things. Yeah, which is kind of weird. So, but yeah, that's how it is for me.
And Chet asks, what tablet are you using?
Oh, I'm still using Inktoaz 3, which is a really old tablet. I think it's like already out of production or something. Yeah, but I think the newer models, they did come up with like new models, but I still stuck to my trusty old crusty Inktoaz 3 tablet here. So
A backup one just in case that breaks.
yeah, I hope it doesn't.
It's always good to have a backup. I don't have a backup.
The funny thing is I actually have a new one, but didn't use it much. Only for like when I travel, I'll bring it with my laptop. But even then, now I'm still using the old one out of preference, I guess. So yeah, I'm just kind of not used to with a new tablet. There's like a new dimension, a new setup, and a new feel to it. So it's kind of I still like the feel of this old tablet.
For the Artrover, has there been any characters in this where, like, whenever the list came out, you're like, I'm definitely doing this day, like, and did you help contribute to that list any?
For the list, I think everyone kind of just had a discussion, and then we start throwing in ideas for like what character to draw and stuff like that. So, but initially, actually, I wasn't thinking about doing, a lot because of my work and my schedule. I don't know if I can actually make it in time. So yeah, but in the end, because like as October progressed and I see like my friends and other artists like around the world, drawing and sketching and painting out like stuff every day, it kind of like inspired me again to like do something for myself, because like nowadays it's just like deadlines and doing project after project, and I don't feel it's not like I'm not enjoying what I'm doing, but it's like I'm not doing any like personal work for myself, something that I would like to just draw for fun, and yeah, so that really like inspired me to start painting some fan art again, and stuff like that. So yeah, and then I started to do it, and then I feel like yeah, maybe I could, do some of the days. Yeah, but eventually, now I'm slowing down again. So I'm like just doing whenever I have time, and I'll just try to do something quick, to just feel this energy, and motivation again, which I really enjoy. Yeah.
I'll tell you one that looked like he really enjoyed drawing it was day 12.
Day 12 is
Spawn.
oh, Spawn. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one looked like you might have had a little fun on that one.
Yeah, that one was for me. It was fun because I realized I haven't really drawn like Spawn before, like in a way like digitally and trying to but I got a little bit like pressed for time, so I decided to do something a little bit more simple in the sense that it's not like a dynamic pose kind of thing. So yeah, so I kind of like got a little carried away lah. So I just started to paint it to the best that I can for whatever time that I have for that day. Yeah. So
Say that later this month. So Gal says, make sure you join in for it's ANGE Woman Day. ANGEWOMAN.
oh, okay. I will do that. I'm actually looking forward to that though, because I kind of find the design very different, and it's quite a iconic character from Digimon, right? And I realized I haven't really paid anything from Digimon, so yeah, I'll definitely do that. I'll try to see what I can do with her. Mhm.
Now, do you like Digimon over Pokemon?
I have never played the games.
Okay.
I think I've only seen like the cartoons, the anime. Yeah, but it was also like I wasn't really into it. For some reason, yeah.
Have you seen the? You watch Monster Hunter at all?
The what? Sorry,
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
The game.
Yeah.
You mean the movie?
Well, yeah, they're making a movie now.
Yeah, I saw that. I hope it's somewhat good. I think it's too early to say now, but yeah, I hope it'll be good.
The monster designs look cool.
Yeah, definitely.
That was about it.
I am with 20 minutes left. I'm going to go ahead and go get set up over there. Give about 5 or 10 minutes, and then we can cut over and some Derrick Chew things that we have, if anybody'd like them. They're right.
Another thing we've talked about a little bit this year. So the Gundam that has debuted and the moving. I'm wondering if somebody's in there piloting it or if this.
Oh, the one at Yokohama.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I think like I mean I love Gundams, so I'm excited for it. But I'm just like a bit skeptical about the speed of it.
I mean, as soon as the pandemic's over, I'm going to Japan to sign up for Gundam Academy.
I mean,
So I'll be one of the test pilots for the first gen of Gundams. That's fine.
yeah, sign me up too. I want to be the test pilot.
It'll be amazing.
Have you seen the video of when he walks? How they like? It's pretty slow though, so I'm not sure how are they gonna make it to a show like how is it gonna be like?
I mean, as long as one doesn't blow up on the side of it, I'm happy. Like,
Yeah.
That's fine. It's so big though. I'd like to see it in person to kind of really gauge. Because I think they said it was moving at like 70 miles per hour or something like that. When it was moving, it just looks really slow.
Mm-hmm.
It looked a little closer to 7 miles an hour.
Yeah. I don't know. They have a fleet of them somewhere over there that we don't know about yet. So I'm just waiting.
So are they. Join the gym. We're all doomed.
Got to visit the Totoro park or the Miyazaki park first. All right, and so Corey is setting up some books here. We'll have some books for sale from Derrick. All of them are signed. Some are signed and graded. We do have a few raw ones that are unsigned, which you can add signed options to.
And graded through CGC or
And graded
CBCS.
through CGC or CBCS. So we'll have those here momentarily. Also, Derrick will be taking 4 commission spots. We'll do those later. So kind of have a character in mind, and we'll do like a time limit, everybody claim, and then we'll pick 4 characters from there. So,
And then after that, we're going to bring in Ejikure for a little bit.
yeah, and then Ejikure will be joining us after that
Oh yeah.
for something really, really awesome.
Yes. I can't wait.
Greg's been super excited. He got the around this one, and he has killed it. He has done very well with this.
I can't talk about it until now. Corey wanted to see it, and I was like, no, sorry, bro. No, I'm kidding.
All right. Hold off on this. He gets kind of close to a spot where he's comfortable stopping.
He's coloring in the armpit right now.
Ooh, yay.
Oh. Let me know. I think I'm a bit slow.
Oh, you're good.
No,
Oh, man. I'm sorry.
an hour is not really a whole lot of time, especially when we start a little bit late.
Okay. Oh, but anytime when you're bringing in Ejikure, just do it. Just do it.
Whenever you get to a spot where you're comfortable stopping.
I'm comfortable stopping at any time.
What we'll do is we'll pull this down and bring up some of the comics we have for sale for you. We'll do that for about 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
So
Maybe you can talk about some of them, and if he remembers, maybe some of the process or whatever. So, let's see here if I can see where I'm. Okay, so
right, there we go.
let me drop it down here a little bit. Where are you?
Bunch of different Derrick covers here.
There we go. All right, so we have the Red Sonia Age of Chaos #4. Now, this was a pretty popular image. It's probably one of my favorite Derrick covers. Just I don't know why. Maybe it's because she's red skinned with wings and whatnot. But it had guys that weren't really too big on Derrick beforehand. They would message me and say, "Holy crap!" For a Dynamite book, I think this sold really, really well.
It did. My favorite Dynamite cover for sure.
That Victoria, I think is, or they call her Lady Demon. I don't know what they call her now.
Something like that.
Whatever she is,
Lady
she is,
Purgatory, maybe.
rarely do I find a comic character, a fictional character, attractive, but especially one with wings and horns. But you did a good job there, buddy.
Thanks, man.
So we do have about 40 of these available. They're $4 a piece. If you want to add the signature, it'll be $25, so $29 signed. CGC and CBCS grading is $50. Then we have the Batman Who Laughs #1. This is a bit of an homage to the what was that book? Harley
Mad Love.
Mad Love. That's it.
Not all those are pre-signed.
Yep, these are all signed as is, and they're able to be graded through CGC or CBCS if you'd like. The trade dress is $35. There are 2 of them. The
Limited trade
dress is $45. There are 2, and the full version, full color. The limited trade dress has some black and white going on up top, and the I don't know if you can. Yeah, okay. The version is just complete color, and it's very pretty. Very, very pretty. That one is $55. Now, also we have some more dynamics there. I'm not even sure that character's name, but it is a really awesome design.
That's Lady Hell, I think.
Lady Hell.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's awesome, and very, very evil looking. But that one is that is Age of Chaos #6. Those are $4 as well. We have 20 of those available. If anybody'd like one signed, they would be $29 total. Signed and graded would be $79 plus shipping. We also have the Derrick Chew Venom #25.
Albert, the books that are not signed, the signatures are extra. They're $25 extra. A lot of that's just to cover shipping.
Yeah, to be clear, these guys only charge $10 for their signature.
Yeah.
They have not gone up in price, and I don't know that they ever will. But it does cost a lot of money to ship books back and forth from here to Singapore. On average, between $6 and $7 a book. So that's where the extra one way.
Yeah.
So that's where the extra money comes in. So yeah, that is the Venom 25 Derrick Chew brand. Let me pull the. That is $15. That is a very awesome Venom, a very awesome Carnage.
Which Derrick released another Venom Spider-Man piece the other day. I mean, that was like cover level, like detail right there.
Actually, the Miles Morales. Yeah. Someone actually contacted us about using that as a cover. So, not gonna say who, but I hope it works out. That's a good looking cover.
You guys want me to bring it up? Like,
yeah, if you want to, you can bring it up. Let them see it. It may or may not be a cover at some point.
Yeah, that's the one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be an awesome cover.
I mean, a couple of pieces where, I mean, because even the one you have like pinned to the top of your Twitter there, the other Miles Morales Venom piece where
Venom's chasing him.
I mean,
yeah, that's the.
I mean, that's
That was a pre-professional Derrick. That was very much professional quality, though.
I have one print hanging up for every artist. That is the print I have hanging up for Derrick, like over the DC ones. It's beautiful.
So the other options we have here, we have the Venom #21.
Switchback.
All right. This one is it was for the same company. I think these are both Comic Mint. It was all part of the old Comic Mint, Sad Lemon. I think Mutant Beaver, all of those guys. This was their exclusive. But we do have the trade dress, which is $15. If you'd like it signed, it is going to be
add 25, and then we got grading for CGC.
44, I think, is what the math goes to.
Yep.
So, and then if you want it graded, signed and graded, it would be 94 plus shipping. And these are all I think all of these here are about 9.8. They candidates at least.
Chris, real fast, that Venom Miles piece is something that Derek did for Art Trover.
And then we have this one here. This is the Virgin. That one is $20. I think that's the list price for it. I hope we're not selling it cheaper than Comic Mint. I'm gonna feel like you think we are. But I think it's pretty close. So it'd be $20 for that one. It's the Virgin. So it'd be what would it be? $70 graded, and then no $70. Yeah, $70 graded and 95. Yeah, 95.
Chris, I got you down for both the Dynamite books there.
Okay, so you want them.
Somebody wants to see the top right and top left. So the birds. Of
Okay,
prey.
so the top right up here.
Oh no, the birds of prey.
Okay, so Birds of Prey. Oh, this. All right.
Yeah, that's what we're
So,
seeing on the screen.
That is $100. This is signed by Derek Chu, Amanda Connor, and Jimmy Palmiotti. This also comes with a metal COA. These are not numbered because we just didn't hand number them for these particular issues. But there are 5 of total of these, I believe, correct?
Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
There's the 5 there.
So that's $100 for those. They are sealed with the COA in them. They are not eligible for grading because they were signed at the last event and broke chain of custody. So they're not eligible.
Yes, Jonathan, we can still combine shipping with that Kunkka slab from yesterday.
And then we also have the Harley number 59. Now this is the Phantom signature. We gotta pull this. He actually bought it. Yeah. All right. So this is the actual signed version of that book, Harley 59. The C2E2 convention exclusive. It's all nice and pretty back there. So much shiny. It's a mirror. Is I believe 100. I think is what 100. Yeah, 110. 100.
110.
110. Okay, 110 plus shipping. And if you guys want any of this stuff, you will be invoiced from Art Journal Collectibles. So that was your second cover that you sold, right, Derek?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Was that your second cover that you sold? That Harley 59? Done. Your Harleys were actually done before you ever started.
Yeah. So I think this is that's the second cover, I think. So this the Harley and the one on the bikes, those were actually like fan art.
Yeah.
That I did. So yeah. So this is the second. This is the first one, right? It's 58.
It was your first Big 2 published cover.
Yeah. So the 59, the one with the baseball bat, is the first Harley Quinn that I did as a fan art, and then this is the second one that I did as a kind of a re-envision of what Harley would be in my style, if you call it. Yeah. So I wanted to do like those Bozozoku bikes. I think I've mentioned this before. It's like those Japanese biker gangs. So I thought it would be like interesting, for Harley to be like in that team because of like her personality and all the colors that she have.
Now, those 2 books you were also responsible for the influx of landscape covers that happened at DC 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say responsible, if that was kind of a catalyst for that, and there were a lot of good ones that came because of it. Art.
Oh, okay.
It was I I like the landscape covers.
Thanks, man.
Jonathan Lee, I got you down for Red Sonia, and we'll get you invoice for that slab from yesterday still, the Conca remark one. So we got you on that one.
Then we have this is a Supergirl number 40. These are some low grade items here, lower grade, not low grade per se, but Supergirl 40. Now this is the last Supergirl, and it's a nice one. I like the humanization there, and it's eating a pretzel and got a soda. Diet Coke looks like.
Is that a special kind of soda, Derek, or is that just a generic cup? Or
I think it's I can't remember what. I just Googled like those fast food cups. So I tried to do it a little bit like those kind of cups. I can't remember if it's. I don't think it's McDonald's though, but it was something else. Yeah.
yeah, with like the color scheme, always my head goes to Diet Coke at that point with the silver and the red.
What was the price on that one, Greg?
I
don't
don't
have
have 9.2. What?
It's like it's I'd say probably 70 is a good price.
70 for the 9.2, and then Chris, no, the Harley sign slab is still available if you want that.
Yep, we have 2 of the Harley 58 and 1 of the Harley 59. Both the 59 is at 110, and this one is at 100, I believe. The 58.
And then in a couple minutes here, we'll start doing. Actually, while we're doing that, so we can start the. If everybody wants to start putting in, Derek will be accepting 4 commission spots. So if you put a claim and then the character you want, he'll go through and decide which 4 he wants to draw, kind of like we did with artists yesterday and last time. So if you want to start putting the claim, and then Derek, how much are the commissions going to be?
Yeah, so it'll be the same as last time. 300 USD inclusive of shipping.
All right.
Yeah. So yeah, because shipping from Singapore is a little expensive. Yeah. So
Can you show off the $100 Harley one more time?
Yeah, the Harley 58, Derek's first DC cover. This one here is it. I remember you telling me like you can see the details in this down to the engine.
okay. Wait, let me just open it up.
Image, you have that thing like the resolution is so high that you have details on the engine.
It is high because I let me try to find it. I mean, since like we are at it, right? So
when this book came out, I don't know if anybody remembers, but Greg and I told everybody about this book, told everybody about Derek, told you need to order this book. You need to order all that book. You need to order all that book plus somebody else's copies. And this book was so fire hot. I think it reached $40 raw at one point.
oh man.
Yeah, I mean it was hard to get. And then we have
Okay, wait. I share it so you guys can see. I can zoom it in for you.
I'm trying to figure this out. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So this is how detailed it was. Right down to
yeah, that's ridiculously detailed.
It's getting a bit noisy. Like you can see the noise already. But yeah, right. This is how detailed I painted for this piece. So it was really tiring. So if I were to do this again, it's really gonna set my energy dry. So yeah, like everything, like the graphics, like the cuts. I actually like kind of designed my own cuts with the cut backs, the backing, and the the decals are all like done as well.
I mean, but this is essentially an audition piece, and if you're going to do an audition piece, that's a hell of a job, man. I mean,
Yeah, but I remember I spent like I guess like 1 month or 1.5 months on this. Yeah, so yeah, it's not something that I can like just like do it. You know what I mean? Like I really did a lot of research on the bikes, like the details on the costume, like how the Bozuzoku, the biker gangs are like. I mean, I tried my best to do that, like to do something that really could bring Harley's personality out. Yeah, so
you tried your best and you succeeded, sir.
Fast, Chris. Chris, shipping to Colorado is be about nine and some change. So
about 10 on a graded, about 7 to 8 on a raw.
And then so we'll go ahead and Derek, do you need me to read off the comments to you on the claims to see which ones you want to pick?
Oh, okay, sure. Wait, let me. Okay. I can read the comments actually.
All right. So we start with.
Oh, sorry guys. I'm my.
So while they're doing that, we also have, and I'll show it in a minute. If you guys are familiar with the with Stake, author and Scout Comics co-publisher David Byrne actually put this book out. This is an ash can for MegaCon 2 years ago, with had Derrick's art on it, and I believe the final rendered image with color is actually going to be released later on, maybe next year or something like that.
Early next year.
But this one is 100 as well. There weren't very many of this book produced at all. So this one's signed by Derrick, and if you want, we can crack this and get David Byrne's signature for free, and then we can submit for regrade for $50 additional. So this was one of Derrick's first covers. I think this actually might have come out before his TV stuff.
Yeah.
Or at least it was advertised. It just wasn't printed yet. And then finally, we have the version of the Red Sonia Age of Chaos #4. This book, raw form, is going to be $50. So you add the signature, $75, add grading. I mean, we'll do this one for even at 9.2, it's still an expensive book. So we'll let this one go probably 130, 120. What do we have it for on the site? And I'll just reduce it by $30.
We had it for 150 on 160 on the site.
Okay, so we'll do it. We'll do it for 120.
Okay.
At 9.2. I think it could be pressed.
Yeah.
Because I don't really see damage to it. So I'm not really sure where the 9.2 came in. There are no spine ticks.
I think on your weekly conference call, CGC, you yelled at them that week, and they're like, "We're giving everybody a 9.2."
I think that's probably
they wouldn't actually do that. I'm sorry, I don't want to say.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that, but I do yell at them a lot. Not really.
Let's see, I've sent the link to Kiat.
All right, guys. Actually, we do have one final book here. This is Derrick's Supergirl 33. Now, this one here is my favorite Supergirl. I got to see this at C2E2 last year. That's how long before it was actually posted it was done, and it was, it's beautiful. I love the doves. It's got crypto in it, and this is the convention foil. I believe this one was from San Diego, maybe.
New.
New York? Was it New York? Okay. So, yeah. That was my favorite cover from Derrick.
Chris, no, we don't have any 9.2 Harley slabs.
No. We ended up selling all the lower grade. I think. Anyways, I'll look through real quick if there's anything. Most of the Derrick slabs, lower grade slabs are gone.
We're going to bring on
Here, over here, there might be some.
Ejikure, sir. How are you doing?
Hey yo, what's up?
Hey, Jack. Didn't expect you to put me on so quickly.
Supergirl. And that's about it. I do have one of his Flash covers here. It's Flash 61. It is a CBCS 9.8. We'll let that go for.
I've full keyed up on the screen.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's the downfall thing back here. I can't see nothing.
So I we'll let you two kind of talk about this and announce this. Y'all got to work on something together, and kind of let y'all take the floor for this one.
Please talk about your research.
Sorry. So what are we supposed to say? What we did?
Yeah, you have full permission to show it, share
Yep,
it.
it's
talk about it.
Yep.
It is cleared all the security clearances.
Yeah, so let everybody know this is going to be the next Art Germ Collectibles exclusive. Also, the Ejikure and Derrick Chu, their first self-branded exclusives.
Okay. Bro, you wanna take the lead?
Let's do it together, man. It's a collab, so we should do it together. So,
I don't know why we're so shy about this, but okay,
Yeah.
basically,
Okay.
I think it's a really exciting project for the both of us. But our exclusive is Power Rangers from Boom Studios.
mhm.
Yeah, I think we put in a lot of effort into it, and how do we go about this? Do we show the
Well,
image or?
We've put a lot of effort in, and it really shows. I mean, and you guys worked really well as a tandem on this, with everything.
thank
The way the covers just flow together. And I mean, Derrick, you can kind of show yours first. Yours will actually be released a week before.
Oh, okay. So,
week
maybe
before.
we can talk about it, like how we get to this project, right? So,
Yeah, tell
like,
everything.
I think it's exciting for us because finally, there's a project that we thought like both of us could collaborate and do something like really good, fun, and why not start off with like Power Rangers? I mean, like this is something that both of us like it when we were young. And I mean, even now I still do love the Power Rangers stuff like that. So both of us really had a connection to this franchise, and we thought like we could do something to make this project come to life lah. So we decided to collaborate and do a connecting cover for Power Rangers. Yep. So that's basically it. So how do we show this? Like,
We can
So-
pull your screen back up.
Yeah, if you pop you can both screen share, or Derrick can just share it and share each of them.
I can share do I share the whole image? Like,
I just share the full image, bro. I think it makes more sense
Yeah.
since it's sort of a connecting cover.
okay.
How's that sound?
Yep. Okay. Cool. That's what I thought. My com is laggy though.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is okay. So okay. Yeah, I got it. Yep. So this is it.
There it goes. Alrighty, and there's the big
Yep.
reveal, guys. So on the left, that's going to be Derrick's, and it's going to split here, right? They can't see my mouse pointer, but yeah, right there at the edge of the lightning bolt is where it splits. It's gorgeous.
Let me draw a line. So somewhere here, right? Oh shit. Somewhere here. Yeah, so it's a connecting cover. Yeah. So we really like maybe bro, maybe you can talk about how our process is like, how do we think about this idea? I don't know what to say.
How many
Uh,
hours of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers did you guys watch as an excuse for doing this cover?
I actually went back to watch the movie, the very first one. It didn't age well at all. So yeah, don't do that. Please don't do that. But I think from a technical standpoint, we pretty much discussed how we wanted to have little elements that can connect the covers together. So we thought about like we had this initial idea where we wanted the lightning bolt to be in somewhere in the background. So the idea of the shining golden Zords at the back came in kind of later. But then as we were exploring sketches, I think we landed on the idea where if you guys notice the Red Ranger from the Omega Rangers on my side and his White Rangers, Derrick's White Ranger, kind of like share a somewhat similar pose. And we kind of like build up from there. Yeah. And I thought like with the lightning at the back to anchor everything together, it comes together pretty nicely as a connecting cover. Yeah.
I like.
Sorry guys, I just realized I shared the not edited cover.
That's the old version.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So this is the original version before edits. So
I think this is the one that's approved. Sorry, my bad.
It's just the guns and the holsters is really the only.
And the Ranger was updated. His gloves, his chest piece, and I don't remember what else. Something about the eyes on the Red Ranger.
Hasbro, and it has to be spot on there to match everything. So you two, I mean, you work in the same studio, but how often do you get to work together like this on a project?
I think like it's been a while, right?
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't actually recall doing. I think when we were together in Imaginary Friends Studio, I don't actually remember us doing much of the same projects together. There weren't many opportunities like that, I think. But yeah. I think it's just really lovely that we both love Power Rangers and we have this opportunity to do like an exclusives for ourselves, which is Power Rangers. Yeah. We kind of like geeked out over it for quite a while. Yeah.
So I guess it's
who got to do which cover.
Sorry, what?
How did you decide who was doing the original Mighty Morphin, those Rangers, and who was doing the Omega Rangers?
Oh, I thought that was kind of decided for us.
Yeah.
I don't know. We got the brief, and
yeah.
Apparently, it's I think Derrick is the one that's going to be doing the original Rangers, and I'll be the one doing the Omega Rangers. Yeah, so that's how that happened.
Yeah.
Which I guess we can kind of spoil. Like we'll be having Ejikure back for another. Now he'll be doing Mighty Morphin on next exclusive through us. So he will be doing Mighty Morphin also.
Oh, okay. I'm not supposed to talk about it, right? Am I?
I think we could talk about it. We just can't show it.
Yeah, we just can't tell them anything about it. We can just say that it's happening. That's the most we can do.
Oh, okay. So let's just leave it at that, I guess.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if Derrick did one for Power Rangers at that point. We did a swap, same issue.
Yeah, actually, like you wanted to do the original Rangers, right? I think that was the. Yeah, but yeah.
So These are
what,
gonna
me?
be 24.
Yeah, you wanted to do the original Rangers, right? But at first,
Yeah, as much. No, the thing is, as much as I wanted to do the original
Uh-huh.
Rangers, like I couldn't imagine anybody else doing the original ones than you.
what?
Yeah, because your love for the original
shit.
IP back, in Japan, I think
Yeah.
like you fit perfectly for this job. So yeah, I got no complaints. I think in general, I'm happy with the end result that we've
Yeah.
achieved. So
Yeah,
no complaints there at all. Yeah.
I think for me, this cover is really like special for us, because it's not like we were talking about it. Like it wasn't. We don't really have a chance to work on something that together like this. Yeah, so I think that's the unique thing about this project that I felt, and yeah, it's Power Rangers. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Enough romance for one night.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, oh,
Mhm, mhm.
We're double checking something here to get the pricing right for everybody.
All right. So yeah, these will be $24.99 each. And we will be offering some as sets as well, and we'll have standard graded. We'll have the metal COAs that we offer. I think we'll talk about that later as far as.
Set is 45 for both. They're complete versions, no trade dress.
Yep. Man, they're pretty.
They are.
Thank you.
So let's see. We have one question here. How long did it take for both of you to draw this?
Hmm.
uh,
I think I guess it took us probably a week. I mean, if you were to condense the amount of time we actually spent on it, yeah. I guess there was a little bit of back and forth when we were like talking about how to glue everything together towards the end. But yeah, I mean, as you can tell, like Derrick's piece definitely took way longer than I did because he has all the ranges in there. Yeah. I think the toughest part was like having everything gel together at the end. Yeah.
I think the balance, right? We were struggling with that, like because like mine has like 7 characters and his has 3. There's like you need to somehow find like a balance in when you look at it as a connecting cover, like it still make it work, So I think that was the tough part, lah. Yeah.
When we were first going to do these covers, I like to think in my head, where I think they will go with it. But between those two, Stan, Kunka, I like to imagine where I think they're going to go, and I am never right. And they so far exceed everything that I could imagine that they would do every time. I mean, these, like, I was stunned. Like, I haven't touched a Power Rangers book in any way, shape, or form ever. But and I know everybody will think we're biased, but these are freaking awesome. I mean, the way the colors pop on these is, I haven't seen anything close to them.
I mean, I went home and watched the movie and then listened to the soundtrack for like 2 days in the car afterwards.
And then some inside the office. Yeah. So I got that
karaoke of We Were in Trouble.
Yep. So that was fun. Then we got to talk about how at the end of the movie where Ivanu's he got nut punted and that was it. That's how you
actually made it to the end of the movie. I couldn't even. Sorry.
I had nothing better to do. You're committed at that point. Watched half of it, so you have to watch the other half. And then I put on Turbo afterwards.
You felt a little bit better about the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can't believe that kid became a ranger. He just did.
Now, do each of you have a favorite ranger?
I personally love the Red Ranger, the original Red Ranger, Jason. I know how like Tommy came in and took over everything basically, but as a kid watching Power Rangers growing up from the beginning, the American version, I think I really like Red Ranger as the leader.
I think Austin St. John. I think he's a wrestler now, like indie wrestler.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I felt so bad for him. Like, he was the cool guy in the show, and then Tommy comes in, and then nobody cares about Jason anymore. Like,
yeah, that's really sad.
he got
But
the gold vest for a little bit, which kind of helped him out when Tommy left, but just it's never the same.
Yeah. No. Tommy even got the girl. Jason never got the girl.
Yeah.
That's how you know who your main hero is. I just remember like one of my favorite aspects. They're kind of annoying, but I loved Bulk and Skull.
Oh yeah.
How over the top their bully was, and how it never worked out for him, like ever. I remember when they got into a bench pressing thing where, like, apparently held the record for bench presses somehow, and I don't know how, but yeah.
Now, did you just watch the original Mighty Morphin? Did you go on to like Rangers in Space, Ninja Storm, all the follow-up series afterwards?
No. I think like after Power Rangers, I was exposed to a lot of manga and anime, and like that was my path from then on. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Now, for me, the Zords are always the. I mean, the Rangers are cool and all that, but you get these giant, Zords out there, and some of them look amazing.
Yeah.
The Dragon Zord is still the coolest. Then the Mega Dragon Zord and on with the Super Ultra Mega Double Dragon Zord.
I'm still confused how he summoned a Zord with a flute through a mask.
You're reading too much into it, man.
And how it sounded like a synthesizer.
Okay.
Poking holes in your childhood, man. I mean, I think he was pretty much most people's favorite Ranger. I mean, he was mine. That roundhouse kick he did, that thing was cool as hell. Did I like the Saba, the white Zord. It's almost not the Zord, huh?
Yeah, it's the Tiger Zord. So yeah, the fact that you had a sword that talked to you, that'd be a little weird.
And like, it didn't actually have like there was no information to it. It just had a plastic like.
Oh, sorry. By the way, Corey and Greg. So for the commissions, maybe I'll just confirm those that I've chosen first. Then, yeah, probably I think it's also about time for Ejikure's own live stream, right? So yeah.
You got about 5 minutes. We can go ahead and lead off with him if you got stuff you'd like to go do.
I think it's more of like, just want to get this thing out of the way first. Okay. Sorry. So I'll take the mistake from Ari Bernstein. So I'll do that. I'll do the Himiko Toga from Casey Marcello. The Death from Sandman, Christian San Jose, and Jubilee, Hans Jaggi. So this is the 4 that I'll take. So for the previous batch of commissions, I've already finished. So I will get in touch with you guys soon. And then for this new batch, if it's okay, just drop me a message, and then we can discuss more from Facebook. Okay? Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming on, man. Awesome job on the cover again.
Okay, and thanks everyone for dropping by. And you still see me around. Okay, thank you.
See you, bro.
Okay, see you, man. Bye.
All right, looks like it's just us now. I'm sorry.
Why?
So yeah, man, that cover is amazing. I really dig the redesign on the Omega Rangers as far as what they did with the costumes and how different it is from theirs. I'm still not sure what the item is on the center of their head, but interesting little thing there.
I have no idea either, but I really think Boom did a good job with the designs. It's really cool.
I do as well. So I guess. Oh hey. That was. Not only are we putting out magical covers, they actually they know sorcery, people. I mean,
Instant transmission.
It's amazing. So you have, I guess, since the last Comic-Con line, you have what have you had come out? We had the Far Sector was out. We've had what do you have come out?
The Sumerian.
Sumerian. He did a Sumerian. Okay. And then,
Yeah.
You did another book for Unknown here recently.
Yeah. Punchline.
Yeah. And you have a State coming out soon.
Yeah.
On a Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Where's today? We got you on another Kickstarter, I want to say. Oh, for the guy coming up after you, Ryan Kincaid, his book Persuasion.
Yeah.
Persuasion 2, you actually got, I think, one of the first people to feature that character on a cover, so that was kind of interesting.
Yeah. That was a new character from his comic, right?
The Mega Man cover.
Oh, yeah.
That one there, because we didn't know that was going to be an exclusive at first. We thought that was actually going to be a store, like actually for was it IDW? Boom.
No, it's a retailer variant, isn't it?
Yeah. We weren't aware of that at first.
Oh.
We just thought it was for Boom itself rather than a retailer.
Yeah, but I think something went off with the printing, so it turned out to be only 100 copies. Yeah.
Wow.
That's sad, but
be a pretty rare book then. Yeah. Be a hard to find book and a very expensive book.
I just hope it sells well. Yeah.
I'm sure it sold well. I'm sure it sold out.
I'm not sure about that, but let's hope so.
At 100 copies, I'd buy all 100 copies.
Thanks, man.
Let's see. What else you had going on? You I haven't seen a whole lot as far as postings from the Arttober. I'm sure you're busy.
I think I won't be doing Arttober this time around in the sense that I won't be posting anything that I did from Arttober. Mainly because I'm taking the time to experiment more on the traditional side of things. So sorry?
You said you're going to do more traditional stuff?
Yeah, I'm using Arttober as an opportunity to experiment with my traditional works. So looking to explore different tools and different ways of doing things. Can show you a little bit of my field stuff.
And I do like that. I like because in comics, one of the bigger things that fans like is when you do a cover, they do like to be able to purchase the original art. And while you won't have a fully rendered piece of original art, you will have the lines or something like that, I'm sure. And that brings a new type of fan to your work.
Oh, okay. As in, you mean original art for covers?
Yeah. So even if it's just like the lines, like if you sketch out the lines and then scan that and then put your digital colors over it, you still have the original art from that cover that can be sold to a fan that, because there are fans in comics that don't necessarily collect comics, they just collect the art. So then you get it bringing different people, new eyes to your work at that point.
Yeah, it's a dream of mine. Kale, Kale, and like even like Stan, and like the way they do their covers on traditional art before putting it in digital format. I think it's super challenging and super tough work that of course I want to achieve that one day, but that's why right now I'm using October as a way to hone my traditional skills, to get better, to be more confident to do something like that in the future. Yeah. I think very much like what Derek was saying in his live stream, I'm also much more of a digital artist when it comes to doing artworks. Although I've been at edit traditionally for like a year plus, I think it's still a super long way to go before I can call myself comfortable with the medium. Yeah.
Now, what medium are you more focusing on? Just pencils or Copics?
I think the last time we spoke on Conline, you guys were like asking if I would ever try doing something more painted and without so much of like inking. So I actually am trying to do something like that right now, a bit more painted with Copics. But I also want to have some kind of balance. I want to maintain a little bit of inks here and there. So just let me try and show a failed piece that I did. I was trying out Spawn on Spawn Day on October. Yeah. So I was like trying to play around with a little bit more colors here and there, and less inking in the process, so that I was trying to achieve something more vibrant. Yeah. So
I love that you guys all did that Spawn. Yeah, like I haven't seen Kunka's yet. I don't even know if Kunka's participating really, but yours, Derek, Stan's, you guys. That's kind of something that I'd like to do, is get all four of you do a Spawn set.
All right. Yeah, I was halfway through the Spawn piece before I decided that I kind of screwed it up. So, but it doesn't matter to me because I'm learning from this. So, yeah, I attempted a few pieces here and there. This like, if you can see from the hair and the face is a little bit more painted. Yeah, but and this is one of the worst things that I've done. Kind of ran him over with some blue ink, so I did not know why I did that. But I think it's nice now that it's also October that I can use this opportunity to explore a little bit.
Yeah, so you're doing a little bit more mixed media than focusing on one thing, then, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I'm like trying to imagine if I can create something more rendered and painterly from using Copic markers and Pentel brushes, so that eventually, if I want to bring it to a digital format, it might help the process a little bit more. Yeah.
One of the guys that I see do that, and it takes him about 10 hours to do a cover, but like Adi Granov, like he'll use acrylics, and then to give it a better render, he'll use color pencil over the top.
Oh yeah.
Like to give it some texture and.
Yeah, like right now I'm just like whatever goes. I'm just throwing ideas out there. If I feel like something could work with color pencils, I'll probably just add on color pencils here and there. But yeah, I'm really kind of trying to relearn what I think I know. To hopefully achieve something different as I go. Yeah.
Exciting too, because the things that you're using now, you may incorporate other mediums into that, and you may have end up with your own traditional style at the end of it. That's not like anything anybody else does in any way.
I think that's ultimately what I would love to achieve. I think in a way, like looking at all the amazing artists out there, I'm kind of like, hungry for kind of my own voice in my art. I mean, I'm highly grateful for people like Derrick and Stan and even Kendrick for showing me how they do their traditional work, so I can learn from them. But eventually, you got to start asking yourself questions of how you want to input your own taste, your own creativity into your art, so that you can, call something more of your own, I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I get excited because I know sometimes you don't want to show a lot of this stuff, but I want to see all of it. Every time you guys do stuff, I want to see it. And it's not feasible, number one, for time, but I get excited about that stuff. I like to see the progress and everything. It is,
Thanks,
especially
man.
the first October piece you do, like the day one, and then comparing to like day 31. I'd be curious to see how much of a growth you've had just in that time.
Yeah, I would really love to be able, like, I think last year, I'm kind of want to say I'm like super proud to have held on throughout the whole October last year, like finishing all 31 pieces. That was like kind of like an achievement for me. But I think now, having covers, having my full-time job, having commissions all stacked up, it's not really practical for me to do all 31 pieces, which I'm kind of disappointed. But I think as much as possible, I can still do as many pieces when I have the time. But there's no way I can fit in 31 days. That's for sure. Yeah.
Well, I know some people are doing like, they don't do a complete render. They'll start and they'll just work on their line work for a little bit. Is that something that you could potentially be okay with doing? Like finishing it, like by your standards, probably halfway finishing a piece, but just getting to that point and be like, all right, so those lines look good. I'm done with this piece. I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish with that piece. Move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Or do you have to actually finish to color?
No, that was my initial idea, right? Like to tell myself, I think I've always had this mentality that I want to do something that I can post on social media so I can get all the likes, so I can get more followers, things like that, grow my following and stuff. But it's I think every artist will agree that it's some kind of added stress when you do art to achieve some kind of to chase the likes, to get more followers. So I kind of threw that aside this time round. I made an agreement internally to tell myself I'm not going to post anything I've done during October on like my social media or whatnot, just so I can remove myself from the pressure and I can fully focus on, searching for something that I can call my own voice, my own style. Even if I don't achieve it at the end of October, I would know that I have made some progress because I'm no longer worried about failing at any of the pieces that I attempt, more than learning from it. Yeah.
So, did you help pick out any of the characters in the October prompt?
I think like Derrick mentioned, we did have like a group discussion, and we took turns to pick out certain characters. But I kind of because I know I wasn't going to be doing a lot of it, so I try not to suggest too many ideas. Yeah.
Is there any one character that you are going to take the time to definitely do?
Let me think. Let me look through the list.
Yeah, go to the Art Drum Collectibles. I know we did a post of it.
Oh, why don't you tell me like which piece you would like to see me do?
Let me share this real quick. Screen share. Okay, let me over to make that a little bit bigger. So, and this is the one where I messed up, by the way. Derrick caught it. I actually still posted it as Inktober, and Derrick's like, hey, man, you did it wrong. My bad, Derrick. So, Greg fixed it. So, yeah, that's who we got here. We have, I don't know the first one. I don't know the second one. I don't know I know the third one. I don't know the fourth one. I don't know the fifth one. I know the sixth one. Don't know the seventh one. Don't know the eighth one. I know 9. Don't know 10.
Just look at the comic section.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pick one from the comic section and I'll do it.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I know some of them. If it's from My Hero, I know the anime characters. And I know some of the, none of those game characters. Let's see.
So Erina from Food Wars is kind of the one I was most excited to see from everybody, and all the artists did a really great job.
Food Wars, okay.
I
How about
don't-
you, Corey?
The difference between this year and last year, and last year there was a personal choice on
There
the
is?
list, I think.
There is. It's
There's personal
31st. Yeah, right at the bottom, dude.
Where's it at?
Right at the bottom, the grayed out one. You see it? 31. Right at the bottom.
30.
30. Okay, yeah. Personal choice. Okay. So, yeah, I'm definitely interested in seeing that one from you because I think there will be more to it for you, especially with learning this new medium and picking the character that you think the new medium that you kind of are deciding to hone in on would look best in that. I'm very excited to see that one from you.
Okay.
Let's see.
So is it my personal choice or your personal choice?
No, your personal choice.
Able,
I mean,
right?
For me, it doesn't matter the character on a personal choice. I like to see what each person picks, and if it's a character that person is really passionate about, they tend to do a much more involved job on the character. Like Stan with Pepper, I mean he will always do a much better Pepper than he would do a Supergirl because Pepper is Pepper.
Understand.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I like Wonder Woman. I definitely would like to see that. I want to know who this number 29 is. Who is that, Greg?
It's from Digimon, yeah.
Okay, well,
Is it Kara is her name? Like Ty's sister? Like her Pokemon fully evolves into Angel Woman?
all right.
Not Pokemon, Digimon. That's right.
So yeah, I think among those, it'd definitely be number 31. And Derrick pretty well covered number 30 already. So I don't need to see that one from him.
Okay, I'll think of something. Yeah, and I'll show you when it's done.
Scarlet Witch would be fun for Derrick. I'd like to see what he does with her little like pink whatever it is. And then I'd like to see your death as well.
Oh, from Sandman?
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
So one of the things Derrick talked about earlier is getting to do the arch rubber and kind of getting away from having to do these cover jobs per se, getting back to drawing something that he wants to draw. Have you had that experience at all with you recently?
I think it's a little different for me because I have a full-time job. So whatever I personally want to do, or commissions or like cover gigs, they all happen after my full-time job. So I don't really feel like I have any time for personal art right now. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to take a break soon. And I have some ideas in the back of my head. Yeah, but I think when I do get to do some personal art, it will be pretty relaxing for me. But right now, haven't found the time. Yeah.
I like when they do personal art. When you do develop your own character and stuff, you kind of learn a little bit more about the creator and the things that they're into. and
Mhm.
how they view the world. Basically, Stanley with Pepper is very much high tech in some aspects, but very elegant as well. And I think it very much translates into his personality. Derrick with the Tokyo Road Police. I mean, that those are just some amazing images. Yeah. And he has changed them a few times, which that honestly tells me a bit about Derrick. He's never satisfied with anything he does, and he's got to keep doing. He's got to keep working harder at it. That's how I see that.
I think that's any artist, though. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what Ejikure, like, do you go back and look at stuff from like 2 years ago and like, wow, what was I thinking back then? Or are you pretty cool with your old art?
If I'm being entirely honest, like every time I finish a work, any piece, even right now, I'll be like super happy with it, like super dope. And I did the best I could. Then I'll go to sleep, then I wake up the next day, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Of course, maybe a little less critical nowadays, but I'll just sit down and think about like what I could have done better, and like, just hopefully try and improve on it the next time round. Yeah.
So you're not as hard on yourself as like Kel is or anything like that, because I mean he was.
He's like, I was shit, man.
I think I every day surrounded by Stan and Derrick, and when I do things like that to myself, or when we do things like that to each other, ourselves, we kind of have each other to say, hey, come on, this gotta celebrate the small victories kind of thing. So it's nice to have people to nudge you in the right direction.
Let's see. So, were you gonna? I guess as far as commissions and whatnot, were you gonna do the same thing? Or were you not taking any? I don't think we discussed this before the show.
I can take 4 pieces this time round, but I have to say, because of the shipping from Singapore, my prices this time round will be 300. Yeah, and also I do have a backlog of commissions that I am intending to finish by the end of this month. So if you are okay with waiting, then only should you commission. If not, I'm really sorry, because I can only kind of start after the month of maybe start after mid-November. Yeah. So it's just a little heads up.
I don't know. Are you gonna let fans get these graded, or are you gonna direct ship to the fan? I mean, because it's kind of funny the way you'd have to ship to a facilitator in order for them to be graded, and then because I know like some artists don't like doing that. They just want to ship directly to the fan, let the fan have it, and that's it. So you guys do not always on blanks. Sometimes you do it on paper.
Oh yeah, more often than not, I think we do it on paper unless they request it to be on the blank. I'm perfectly fine doing it on a blank, but sometimes to be honest, the quality can be quite shit. As in the paper quality can be quite bad. Yeah, but I've never.
As you're learning your new the way you're doing traditional art, I'm sure it gets even tougher.
I'm not sure about that because I haven't been attempting on blanks for quite some time. Yeah.
If it was made prior to 2015, don't try to work on it on a blank.
Oh, okay. Really, I didn't know that.
So a lot of times the paper ends up glossy, won't hold anything. They're
right. But so far the blanks that I've worked with seem pretty okay. Just a little bit of bleeding here and there, but yeah. Of course, if I had to choose, I would prefer to work on paper. Yeah.
We try to send you guys a nice library of blanks to keep there, or at least
I think we still have it.
Of them we've sent.
Sorry.
Blanks. Art Derm.
Yeah,
there's like about 100 blanks just sitting around his office somewhere.
Yeah. We have it. Yeah, I know where it is. Yeah.
So, and I guess if there's any blanks that you see that fans are asking about, we'd be happy to send them to you. So.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Because chances are we have some of them because we order a few of every blank that comes out.
But I think I remember you guys sending a lot of blanks to Stan, right? So yeah, I think we actually do have a lot of blanks in the studio.
It'll be a while before you get through them, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, of course, Stan has the priority. Yeah.
Marvel did a doozy on the new Spider-Man 49/850.
Oh yeah, the blank covers on that. It's like the Absolute Carnage red, like that really weird. Like,
Oh, so it's a standard comic cover, and
What?
low,
the high gloss.
very low pound paper. It's just like interior paper. That's what their blank is. I've got an Absolute
What?
Carnage. It was like a 1 in 200, but it was a blank, but it's a just standard comic interior paper. It's shit.
I can't imagine drawing on that. Oh my god.
All you could do is remark. You couldn't really do a sketch on it. So I guess one thing we can do real quick before we get to the commissions, we do have some of your stuff here in office.
Oh wow.
We don't have a whole lot of it, but we do have. I'll let Greg go ahead and show you. Let's go ahead and pull that out. And nope, not like that. Like that. Nope, not like that. Someday I'll get this right.
It was giving me a hard time earlier.
Why can I not pull the? There it goes. There we go. There she be. Finally. So these are. This is what we have currently in stock. It's not a surplus. Actually, we do have those others too. The Suicide Squad and the Harleys.
Where
They are. I don't know. Probably over. They're somewhere over there. Either way, but we do have your Far Sector. Your now this Ruby cover, that was fun. You got to follow Stan with that.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Are there any Ejikure covers and slabs for sale for you, Greg? Oh, well, why? Yes, there are, Albert. We have a few. We have the Ruby signed and graded. We have the Far Sector signed and graded. Now that was a very hard book to get in a 9.8. Like really hard. Really hard.
Oh.
There was something with the spine. It kept fraying and splitting.
Oh shit.
On almost every cover. And then we have the unsacred metal COAs, the signed unsacred. Now the unsacred signed, those are going to be 30. The Far Sector signed are going to be 30. The metal COA, I think we have those at 60. How many of the metal COAs do we have left, Greg?
that is the last one.
That is the last one, and that is a 5.
That's number 3.
That's number 3 of 5. Okay. How much is the Ruby? The Ruby graded or the Ruby raw, buddy?
That's all we have.
Oh, is it graded? Okay. We don't have any raw signed?
We have raw unsigned.
We have raw unsigned. Okay, so we have some raw unsigned to that Ruby, and those are $4. You can add a signature to it to bring it up to $29.
We have raw unsigned on all those books.
Yeah, and we have raw unsigned on every single one of those, if anybody wants them. We have many copies of those books. We overorder everything that you guys do. Well, I mean, maybe we're padding the numbers. Maybe we're supporting. I don't know. Maybe we're building stock for conventions. I mean, depends on what I feel like telling you at the time. I don't know.
Oh god, speaking of conventions, man. Oh, really hope I can go there soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping to. I like Comic Conline. It's fun and everything, but I do miss seeing everybody in person, like so much. It's been a year since I've seen you guys. It'll likely be another year until I see everybody again.
Let's hope it's sooner than that, man.
Well, I think for safety's sake, I don't think it's a good idea to bring you guys over and have you quarantined for 2 weeks without seeing your friends and family when you go back.
Yeah, I think it's also a matter of whether over here in Singapore they would allow us to travel to anywhere in the world right now. Yeah,
because
it's highly unlikely.
Swimming in or coming to America is like swimming in a lagoon.
How so?
How so? Well, because
Yeah.
it's a mess over here, man.
Is it
As far
still?
as how many cases we have.
Yeah, I guess so. But I think it's getting better actually. I mean, from your point of view.
I think if it's getting better, it's because the herd immunity is kicking in.
They just had Sturgis, so it's gonna be worse.
They just had bike week, or not bike week, but yeah, but
It's fine.
yes, it's a bike week. The biker rally in Sturgis. Yeah, it's like 1 million bikers show up to one little bitty town in is it South Dakota?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
insane.
man.
And I think pretty much all of them showed up. And so, yeah, that may be the end of civilization.
Oh man.
Bikers killed the world. Only on accident. How much is the ruby slab? Okay, so is that a 9.6, Greg, on that ruby slab? I got a glare on it. Huh? Okay, so 98 ruby slab. I think we have those at 89 on the site. It's not on the site. Well,
It's not available.
it's not available. So we got 80. I think it's 89 for that. I think since it's not on the site, we'll go ahead and we'll do it for 84.99. We'll knock 5 off. What else do we have in that? We have the lower grade in that as well, which is. We have that in the lower grade, don't we?
What's that?
The ruby.
That's the last one we have.
Oh, it's the absolute last one we have. All right. Greg is over there hunting for some more Ejikure stuff. I don't know where those books got off to. They would be in a. Where did we have them? I know where the COAs are for them. No, I don't think we ever sent them to get signed. I thought they were in that the end over there in the raw book. They're probably in one of the boxes on the ground then. Oh well. Bring me the COA and I'll just show them that. That'll give them an idea.
Where's the COA?
In the box of empty COAs, the ones that aren't attached to anything, that black box right there at the very end. Like towards the wall, very end. Yeah, that box, but it's at the very end. It should be the last 2 COAs. It was yesterday. Okay. There we go. We got the. Yeah, okay. So we also have these. These are you have a Suicide Squad #1. You did. We have the metal COAs for those that we can go ahead and throw in if people want. Let me hold that a little bit closer. That's the King Shark and Harley, man.
Oh.
Yeah. So we have 5 of those. Those are. I mean, we'll do $10 on that book plus we'll do. Signed metal COA we'll do for $50. Or if you want it signed and graded, that would be what would that be? 50 plus signature 75, $85. Signed and graded plus shipping. And then you have the Harley Villain of the Year as well. Now this was your actual first cover, correct? Or was that Harley Poison Ivy?
No. Yeah, Harley and Ivy was my first cover for DC.
Okay, so this one here, you can get this one for $84, signed and graded as well. And that is the last Ruby 6. Like, I don't even have one of those for my personal collection at this point, since we're out of those. So somebody's going to get that. My feelings are kind of hurt that you put it up there. So let's see. I guess we'll. What else did you put up though? So there's those. So we didn't pick up any of the Sumerian, huh?
We got 5, but I was looking for those too, and I can't find those. I know they came in good.
They're probably up right in that stack of stuff right there.
I checked all these over here.
No, I don't know. Your organization is about like mine, only not.
Yeah. I may have packed them away to get signed already.
Yeah. So they may already be in a box somewhere. Yeah, we have a nice big box to send you guys.
Oh,
Yeah. Is there anything I can't do without of his original art for it? Oh. Alfredo, are you asking to get some of his original art? Is that what you're saying?
oh, hey, hi, Alfredo.
Alfredo's a big fan of well, you guys and comics in general and art.
Yeah, we actually chat almost daily on Facebook. Yeah, really nice guy.
So, if anybody, let's see, weird question. Can we still get a metal COA if we get the Suicide Squad graded? Because those metal series are hella dope. Yeah, but I mean, it's not going to be free because the production of these is actually quite expensive. For number one, the sheet of metal, the printing, and then getting it affixed to the backer board. But yes, you can, Albert. So we'll you get the metal COA you can get for $15 added onto it. I mean, I suppose I could send it to you to sign. I don't know. You're not an authorized witness for your own signature. I don't think they let you do that. Anyways, what do you have? What do you have coming up that you can talk about?
I don't think I'm supposed to talk about any of them, but
So you do have a few covers coming up here in the near future. Are any of them going to be standard solicit covers, like directly through DC or the publisher that you're for the book, or are most of them going to be exclusives?
Exclusives. Yeah, I'm doing another one for Unknown Comic Books, which I'm really excited about. Yeah, all I can say is that it's the first time I'm illustrating them on the comic cover. Yeah.
The DC, Marvel.
DC. I'm not Marvel level yet. Hoping to be one day. Yeah.
Yes, every one of them are talented. Gal, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Gal. I don't know. Derek probably knows.
Thanks, man.
Greg is stumped, man. He is on a mission to find these books.
What other covers are there still? I can't
The
think of.
Sumerian.
Oh, it's out already.
He said it is. I know Kunka did a Sumerian cover.
Yeah, hers came out 2 weeks ago.
Okay, it came out 2 weeks ago, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Would I have a copy in my box of stuff here on the ground?
Maybe.
So if anybody wants those guys, the Far Sector cover, we'll do that one for $60, the 9.6, because those are so very common in a 9.6. Maybe not.
No, I think I put them all inside. Like
Would it be that white box sitting on top of there?
That's
Oh. Well, I don't know then.
I'll find it like immediately afterwards. That's how it goes.
Yeah, pretty much. Let's see what else we got coming up. So I guess one of the things we can do is we got about 25 minutes remaining. We can kind of go ahead and open up the commissions. Now, the way we're going to do this, guys, is he has 4 spots. Okay. Let me minimize the. I'll pull you up there. Okay, so the way this is going to work is you will claim whether you want to commission or not. You will list your character, and as we continue on through the talking, he will kind of pick the character he wants to do, and that's what it will be. Which Ruby, David? The Ruby that's graded is going to be, what did I just say? 89? I said $84.99 is what we would do for it. Plus shipping. And you'll be invoiced from our Germ Collectibles, our website. So yeah, you'll, if anybody wants a commission, those are $300 shipped, correct?
Yes, inclusive of shipping, yes.
And these are full color?
Just let me show you samples. So yeah, they will be A4 sized, like this, full colors. Yeah, stuff like that.
That Venom is sick.
Yeah. Thank you. I just finished this today, actually. Yeah. So yeah, another commission piece. Yeah, is Daenerys.
There's some good. Oh, Christian. That's a. I'd like to see that. So, and those are for previous shows customers, yeah? Or are those just random commissions that you had?
Oh, yeah, the Daenerys and the Venom piece, they are from the previous show. Yeah,
Rogue?
as you can see, I've been very busy, but yeah,
Where's
I'll try
the
to
Rogue?
work faster. Sorry?
Is the Rogue for a previous show as well?
The Rogue is from it's from another show that I did with Derrick and Stan. I think it's from the Japan side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, so David has the Ruby.
Thank you, David. Appreciate your support.
Guys, if you did if you did claim anything off of as far as on the comic side, go to artjourncollectibles.com, create an account with an email, and put the name that you have here as your main name. That way, I can find you to invoice you. A lot of times people will put half of their name, random names, and I cannot find you if you don't put the name that you put here. Let's see how much for the Venom piece. The Venom is sold, buddy. That was for a.
There's a commission from the previous show. Yeah.
So he just finished a Venom. And he is doing one for Artrober. You just did as well. So I doubt you would choose a Venom as a character. So, I mean, we have some good choices here so far. We have. Who's the first one? Okay, so we have a Mystique. Someone asked for Jane Foster the Thor, possibly a Ramona Flowers, maybe a. Hold on, I think I skipped some.
Yeah, I'm trying to look through the comments too.
I don't know who that is. I don't know that anime, obviously. Shinobu from Demon Slayer. Delirium from Sandman.
Just give me a minute. Very interesting choices.
So, who do you think your favorite character is in all of pop culture? Whether it's on the comic side, the game side, manga side, movie side? I mean, I know you gave me the answer one time. I just want to speak for you of who it was.
Oh, so tough to pick. Oh, like they all serve so many different purposes to me. So, is this like a gun to hit kind of question?
It was a character that had it was a girl, had white hair and kind of wears a black blindfold thing.
Oh yeah, 2B.
Yeah,
I just enjoy drawing 2B a lot. Yeah. Like she's got the like anime girlfriend kind of vibe to me, so I really like her. Yeah.
So if nobody cares what their character is and you want a very good shot at getting one, that's probably a character you guys could suggest for commission. Dude, that's what I do. If I want a commission and I don't care what it is, and I just want a piece of art from the creator,
right.
Their original character, their favorite character. That's when I first met Stan. That's how I got my Pepper. Because I just put out a comic book and I wanted so bad to have any kind of anything from Art Germ. And he's like, "Oh, so you just put out your first comic? Well, send me a blank. I'll draw a sketch on it." He's like, "What do you want, Pepper?"
Nice.
So I think I had the only steampunk Pepper.
Mm.
And
Is
at
that
the time,
how
I had
you-
no idea how much he loved steampunk. So
Oh, so that's how you got to know him on a more personal level.
what's that?
Is that how you got to know Stan on a more personal level?
Yeah, it was through my group. I started the Collector's Corner with some of my friends, and he just popped in one day and was like, "Hi, I'm Art Germ." Yes, I know. I was like, well, he offered to do a Q&A for the group, and at the time, I think we had about 8,000 to 10,000 members. It was like 3 years ago, 3 Januaries ago. It was like right at January when he popped in. Matter of fact, I think it was January 8th. But I don't keep track of dates or anything. And he did the Q&A for 8 hours. Like, I went to sleep, woke up, that dude was still answering questions. But he was typing the answers. And it may have been him, it may have been Ryan typing for him, it may have been maybe maybe his wife was typing some for him or something. But the whole time those questions were being answered. And also I asked him if I could do a signing out for the group. We'll do something, we'll do it as cheap as possible. I'm not really interested in making money. I just want to, do something for the group to help keep the group, the attention on the group. So we did. And he said, I'll my normal fee is 10. I'll knock it down to $5 for graded. And I said, okay, well, I've got to charge this, and here's why. And from there we just started talking about art and creators and who we liked and who he was interested in. And over the next year, like, we talked daily. Probably, I'm surprised he got any work done. We talked so much. It was much like Derrick and Greg talk like right now. Like, they talk so much that I'm surprised Derrick's not missing deadlines left and right. It just kind of grew from there. And he was gonna, when I started my comic shop, he was gonna come out, like, we were gonna fly him out. He was gonna make his first and only appearance ever for a comic shop at a convention.
Wow.
Yeah. And then that ended up going to hell in a handbasket. And then between that, he's like, well, hey, do you want to do, you want to do the Art Germ Collectibles thing? Well, yeah. Yes, I do. And that's, from there we just, that's really it. I mean, we talked, we went talking about, a lot of the subjects we go into, it'd be either religion and stuff like that. A lot of the topics that people aren't normally supposed to talk about with each other. Just went on. And I don't know why in the end he decided to let us do this. But very grateful, and it's awesome.
But I mean, come on, man! Like, look at how much it's grown. I think it's amazing what you guys are doing. Yeah.
I mean, it's fun. What else? We don't have anything else to do. We don't have any conventions. There's nothing to keep our time busy. We don't really have any exclusives right now because there's the world is in disarray. You know, we have you guys. You know, you guys and Kunkka are the first ones. Our first exclusives in 8 months.
Mm.
You know, most stores would have shut their doors without having anything to sell in 8 months.
Oh, we have tons of stuff. So.
Oh yeah, we do. We have plenty of stuff to sell.
Mm.
We have good stuff to sell too. That's the best part. It's not just random stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah, but the whole Comic Conline thing, I mean, in my opinion, seems like it's growing a lot more. So that's kind of interesting to see, especially during a time like this.
Yeah, I mean, especially from where we came from that first one-day show.
Yeah.
You know, everything's a work in progress, ever evolving. Not saying no to any idea, really.
That first one, though, was cool getting to see the whole studio with Ejikure, Kunkka, Derrick, Stan, what Lyrics was there.
Mark was there.
Mark was there. So it was cool getting to see the jam session at that point, too, with like 6 to 8 people.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think it was like 10 to 12 in there. That table, like, that's a long table. I think there was like 4 on each side plus 2 on the end. So I think there was 10. Maybe 8.
I don't remember, but it felt like it's been such a long time, and we can't really do that right now because we are still restricted to the five-person group rule. So yeah, we would love to, even if it's not for any online shows, we'd just love to get everybody back together to draw together. But I don't think it's happening anytime soon either.
We were talking about maybe bouncing an idea off doing something like that for February-ish. Do it just focusing on Art Germ Collectibles. Either we can use the Comic Conline thing, or we can just do the Art Germ Collectibles thing. Luckily, we know the owners of both. So we could do either, and just kind of that way we can get, one half a group of you one day, and then the second day have the other half of you, since you are limited to how many people you can have in one spot. But then, who wants to be with who? Draws. The stand get to pick.
February is still some time away, so yeah, maybe by then we'll be allowed to have more bigger group together.
Yeah, I mean, we could go for a couple hours just talking. I do like the way that first one went. It was more of a kind of a chaotic convention feel to a degree, because there was so much going on that it genuinely felt like the convention.
This is small people talking at the same time, so that's kind of cool.
Let's see. Those online streams. Personally love these shows. As close as we can get to a convention. Thanks again, Corey and Greg, for doing this. You're welcome, Christian. We just do it because we don't have anything else to do. Well, Greg has plenty to do. I don't. Greg has a personal life.
I set my fantasy football lineup for the day. I'm good.
Well, yeah.
So then what is it that you guys do every day then?
What is that?
What is it that you guys do every day then?
A lot of it is, a lot of emails, a lot of, going over the orders, researching the books, the titles, see if it's something that we think is viable, something you guys might want to do. A lot less comic book reading than we used to. It's more on the industry side as opposed to the fan side now. So, I mean,
first half of my day is packing orders usually.
Understand. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. I'll be right now I'm working on a complete redesign of the website, which I'll send you a preview to. Maybe if you have any suggestions or pointers of things to do, I'm all ears, because I'm brand new at this.
Sure.
I'm not a graphic designer by any stretch of the imagination. I am not a graphic designer, and I am fumbling my way through it.
Maybe you should send it to Stan instead. I think he has a better eye for things like that.
Yeah, it is, and he does. But Stan is, he's as busier than you. I'm sure.
Definitely.
So of course, it does hold his name, but a lot of the stuff is I notice he doesn't like correct me a lot, and I don't know if it's I'm doing things good or he just doesn't want to correct me. I'm not sure which. You know, but,
Okay.
you know,
I'm sure you're doing a good.
I'm sorry.
I'm sure you're doing a good job. Not he would
Yeah,
point it out. Yeah.
I like, much like you guys, like, you know, you like developing your style with your traditional art. Like, I'm also developing and learning and doing stuff with the way that we run the business, with the way that we present the website, with the way that we get the fans to interact. You know, it's an ever evolving thing, much like being an artist.
Yeah.
So just I like to at least do my best to remain a student. Always be teachable.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got in the comments. The Harley Quinn watercolor I got on the last show is just amazing. Can't wait to show it off. Let's see. Mark, Dustin, think it's a good idea. Get a GeoCities throwback design going. There's GeoCities. I'm not sure, but I will. I'll share the. Let me make sure my screen share is not on, so I don't reveal what's going on to people. So yeah, it's very early in the redesign, but I mean, I'm happy with it. I think it'll be. I think people enjoyed it. It's definitely more streamlined, more mobile friendly. You know, because I think most people definitely use mobile to look at the web page at this point. Where's Facebook? Right
You
there.
got a very loud click, man.
Yeah, I'm very heavy-handed. You should hear me type.
Strong.
I beat the keyboard to death. I'm surprised it still works. My control button's kind of smashed in. I use Control Z a lot. I'm surprised my Z still works. So that's the.
Oh. Dude, it looks good, man.
I was hoping to have it ready for Wednesday, but I don't think I'm going to. There's still a lot to do.
Yeah, but it looks really clean and easy to navigate. So yeah, well done, man.
Yay. So yeah, that's what I've been spending most of my time doing lately, amongst my normal duties. You know, trying to keep all the spreadsheets correct, which is not fun. Not fun at all. Oh my God, not fun. Oh, I remember GeoCities. I do remember GeoCities. I think I actually had my own GeoCity.
What's GeoCD?
You could do personal web pages, like a view is like have a. It's basically it's a profile. Basically, I think it was somewhat like a Facebook, only less streamlined. You had your own like actual website.
Oh, I'm looking at images of GeoCities right now, and they don't look good, man.
No, it's like early. It's like 90s, man. Nothing
like
from
using Microsoft Paint. Yeah, okay. Okay.
We have a
Right.
question from Mark Garza. Does Stan still remain supreme at Street Fighter tournaments?
We don't play a lot of Street Fighter anymore. So
what do you play now?
Oh, we play Rocket League now. So that's
Greg's
so
jam.
fucking awesome. Greg, you play Rocket League too?
Oh yeah. For like 4 years.
Oh man, you gotta join us, man. Oh, then you must be that kind of, flying in the air, doing the reverse juggling kind of pro. Are you?
I can't say ahead of time. That gives away my competitive advantage.
Okay, we gotta get you on one day, man. Wow.
I gotta get this game. Greg's been trying to get me to download it for a better part of 2 years now.
It's free on Epic Store, so why not, right? Yeah.
It's free online play right now.
I have Xbox.
Oh.
That's everybody's fucking response is, oh. I'm going next time.
Yeah.
I'll
So,
make
yeah.
the switch. The only reason I win Xbox is because I have man-sized hands,
Mm-hmm.
and the PlayStation controller is very hard for me to get my hands around. Like I like swallow it. But their new controller is larger and very much resembles an Xbox style, so I dig that.
I guess you could also play on the PC. I'm playing on the PC with an Xbox controller. Yeah.
Okay, so I have I think this computer will run that game. I know it will.
That's completely cross-platform too. I think you can play with anybody on any system.
Oh, is it cross-platform?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. It's cross.
Oh, then I don't know what I'm waiting on then.
Oh,
So-
guys, batteries.
Also, I know what I'm waiting on. The time to play. That's what I'm waiting on.
So you play most of your games on the PC?
Yeah, most of it now. Yeah, I don't actually have the PS4 in the studio, so we do a little bit of Rocket League as kind of like a pre-dinner ritual now. Yeah, play a few rounds and we go have dinner and then get back to work. It's like that.
You know, on top of all this, the two companies, I'm also a single dad, so that is very taxing as well. To,
Oh, I can imagine.
kids under 7 years old.
Oh. So how's your kid, by the way? Is he doing better?
Oh, my daughter can play Minecraft now and knows more than I will ever know. She's probably forgotten more than I'll ever know, and I played that game for years.
Oh,
I liked Legos as a kid. And these are Legos that I don't have to pick up.
yeah. Okay. Anyway, since we don't have much time left, I'm just gonna pick out the commissions. Just let me look at the comments again. Okay. Ramona Flowers is interesting, so I'll take that one from Scott Pilgrim by Dustin Whitney. I'll also take Shinobu from Demon Slayer. Delirium Sandman, I'll take that also. And let's see if it's one more slot left, right? Jane Foster, I think I've done it before, sorry, so I'm gonna skip on that one. So also David Tecmo commented 2B from Nier Automata. I'm not sure if that's claiming a spot or is he just commenting.
I think he was guessing the character.
Okay.
Dude, I want to see that Delirium when you're done. I've been trying to get one of you four to do a Delirium, mostly Stan for a long time. I've also been trying to get Stan to do a Silver Surfer. Not because I like the character, but because I think he would crush a Silver Surfer.
I'm sure he would. But wow, Silver Surfer is going to be like crazy difficult to pull off.
Well, a lot of the guys now, they mute him. They make him a flat instead of the high gloss of a chrome. So it's someone's just trying to claim a spot for Silk. And someone asked for a Mary Marvel. Ooh, that would be cool. Mary Marvel is like a young female version of Shazam.
Oh, are they in the comments? I don't really see them.
They're coming from Twitch.
Oh,
if you look at I don't know if you stream from StreamYard much, but if you look at the right, you can click the comments button on the right, and it'll pop.
Oh, this changes things.
We're streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
Oh, okay. I will. Okay, just let me Google Mary Marvel before I decide. Huh. Oh, it's like a female Shazam.
Yeah, she was in the movie.
Okay, I guess for the last one, I'll have to go with Silk, like from Gabriel, 1083 on Twitch.
Gabriel, if you have a Facebook or Instagram, comment, send Ejikure a message with your Twitch tag.
Yeah, so let me double confirm. So we have Silk, Delirium, Shinobu from Demon Slayer, and Ramona Flowers. That's 4. Yeah. Yay.
All right.
Oh yeah, if it's all the same, you guys just drop me a text on Instagram or Facebook to confirm your commission. Thank you.
Okay, guys, that's going to be it for Ejikure and the first half of Art Germ Collectibles. Thanks for coming on. Derrick, your seat's empty right now, but thank you, buddy. This has been fun. I love getting to talk with you guys. You know, this is the only reason we're doing Comic Conline, right? So we can actually sit down and talk with you guys.
Thanks, man. Really appreciate all this.
This is the sole reason.
And check out our Germ Collectibles page later. We'll post the Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin cover images, and those pre-sale starting Wednesday.
I think
copy up if you guys are interested.
Yeah, Wednesday at 3 is when they go on sale.
Nice.
So it'll be a decent time for everybody. East Coast and the West Coast will be about their lunchtime, so everybody should be able to get one. There are graded options available as well as metal COA options. I think on the metal COA, I think we're going to retool it. And I think we're just going to do open order on the metal COA, and what the final order is after the first day, we're going to cap it. So it may be 5, it may be 50. We'll see, but it'll be limited to only that number.
When you guys have the details finalized, maybe just drop Derrick and I a message so we can help push on our social media as well.
Yeah, no problem, man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. All right. Thanks for joining us. And
thanks for having me.
We will talk very soon, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll talk plenty leading into Wednesday. So
okay.
All right, bud.
You guys take care. Thanks everyone for watching. Stay safe. Bye.
All right, guys. We are going to go ahead and play the sponsors, and we are going to take a short break, and we will be back in 30 minutes with my buddy Ryan Kincaid. And Shannon probably be there too, I imagine. Kincaid. I haven't seen. No, we saw Ryan in January. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. Well, here we go with the sponsors.
Comic Conline is brought to you by the following sponsors: OasisComics.com, the home for J. Lee exclusive variants; ScottsCollectibles.co.uk, home for Alan Qua, Kel New, and many of the industry's top creators; ClanMcDonaldComics.com, the official CBCS facilitator for Comic Conline; Alpha Omega Certification.com, the official CGC facilitator of Comic Conline; ArtGermCollectibles.com, the only place to find exclusives for Artgerm, DCWJ, Kunkka, and Ejikure; JJ'sComicArt.com, the home for all things Doug Mankey and some amazing original art deals.